How's it going, guys? UltimateiDeviceVids here, and the Untethered 5.0.1 jailbreak has finally been released. Here are the devices that are supported: the iPod Touch 3rd generation, iPod Touch 4th generation, iPad 1, iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, new boot ROM, and old boot ROM. Now, it will not work on the iPhone 4S or the iPad 2 at the moment, but if you do have those devices, just sit tight, because there is a jailbreak being worked on for it, and hopefully it'll be available soon. But anyways, so it only works on the older devices as of now. But anyways, you're just going to need one download, Redsnow 0.9.10 Beta 3. You don't need to worry about finding it, because I will just put a direct link in the description where you can download it, so just download it from there. Then, of course, just through the USB on your computer, connect your device. So here's my iPod Touch 4th generation right here. And, of course, it is on 5.0.1. I'll show you that by going into Settings, General, About. As you can see, the version is 5.0.1. And as of now, I do not have Cydia, and I'm going to show you how to install it. So once you do have Redsnow downloaded, just double-click on the file. And the last option right there for everybody, Redsnow. Now, if you're on Windows Vista or Windows 7, you need to right-click on the Redsnow file, go down to Properties, and the Compatibility tab up top right here. Then make sure you check off Run this program in Compatibility Mode 4, and then just leave that as it is. So check that off, hit Apply, right here, and hit OK. So that's, of course, only if you're on Windows Vista or Windows 7. But if you're on Mac or Windows XP, you can just open it. But anyways, once you've done that, double-click on Redsnow, hit yes to that question, then close out of the other window. All you need to do is click a jailbreak. It's as simple as that. And now you're going to need to set your device into DFU mode. So, of course, make sure that it is connected. And then you're going to click Next. And it will give you easy instructions to enter DFU mode. I'll put the camera down for this part, because I'm going to need two hands to enter DFU mode. It's very simple. You're just going to need to hold the home and power button on your device while it's connected together for 10 seconds. So that's the top button and the button in the center. If you don't know what that means, hold them in for 10 seconds, and then once the 10 seconds is up, let go of the power button and keep holding the home button. And if you have any troubles, just follow these instructions. They will give you so easy instructions. So just wait. Now it's going to say identifying. You can't let go of the home button when it does say identifying. So I'm going to let go. So now just wait. Alright, so then you're going to get to this section. You need to make sure, it's the most important thing, basically all you need is to check Install Cydia. Now, battery percentages, of course, having the percentage at the top of the screen instead of just the logo. And multitask gestures, I do recommend you enable that. What it does is it allows you to close the screen out and return to the home screen with 5 fingers. It's an iPad feature, but you can get it through this. I'll show you on my iPad what it does, and you can get this, of course, on non-iPad devices, like my iPod Touch. So what it allows you to do is close the screen out to the home screen like this with 5 fingers. Then also, if you have apps in the multitasking, so if you double-click the home button, let's say Settings and Reminders. So let's say I was in Settings and I wanted to transfer to Reminders without double-clicking, I could just with 4 fingers swipe over like this, and then it'll take me straight there. So that's pretty handy. So I do recommend you enable that feature, and then also, of course, to close them like that. So it's a nice feature. Definitely enable that. So you do have it checked off, then click Next, and then it's just going to jailbreak. So there you go. As you can see, my iPod is downloading jailbreak data. And just wait for this to run. Be patient. Alright, so then you're going to see this text, white text scrolling down the screen. Don't worry, that's completely normal. when it says moving applications like it does now, that can take up to 5 minutes, so be very patient. It may look like it's frozen as it does now, but it's not frozen. Don't worry, it is doing something. So give it a while to do this. Give it about 5 minutes. And I'm not going to cut anything out because I want to show you guys how long it takes. I want to give you an idea of how long it takes. So I'm just going to let the camera run. So just to show you how long it takes. And there you go, it's installing bundles. As you can see, that's going pretty fast. And just wait. Alright, now your device is going to turn on after the jailbreak. And meanwhile, you can just close Redsnow. You're all done with that. So you just close out of Redsnow. Now, we just wait for our device to turn back on, or reboot. Alright, so we're back in. And now, we will have Cydia. So, you can just go ahead and open that. And there you go, you're all done. So then it's going to ask you, who you, are you, for any user option. You can pick whichever one you want. And there you go, you're all done. You are now successfully jailbroken and untethered on iOS 5.0.1. So, just to prove to you that it's untethered, meaning that you do not have to rerun it every time you turn it off, because it's fine, you do not have to do that. You could turn it off whenever you want, so I'll show you that by slide to power off. Then I'm going to turn it back on now that it's off. Alright, so now we could open Cydia, and there you go, it'll work just fine. So it's untethered and jailbroken. So there you go, if you have any questions about this jailbreak, just leave me a comment down below, and I will get back to you really soon. If you have any issues or anything during the jailbreak, just leave me a comment, and I will help you out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace out.